Happy 4th of July, everyone. So today, I got the key to this 2018 Ford Mustang. This is the GT Premium. So this has all the goodies in it. It even has the performance pack. Man, does that sound good. So like I said, this is the GT Premium with the performance pack, the first performance pack, not the second one. So you got your 19-inch black wheels with your summer tires. You got your spoiler in the back, 373 rear end. Man, does this look good. Oxford white has always been such a good color on this car. And then it has the Showstopper Red Interior. Oh man, this thing is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. So we're gonna go ahead and pop the trunk. Now she's starting to calm down a little bit. Honestly, you got a decent amount of room back here. You got your little tire inflator kit with a little bit of storage down there. The seats fold flat. Pretty cool. This thing is absolutely gorgeous. Let me go ahead and shut this off. So we're gonna go back here. See if I can fit back here. Might not. Okay. So, here. So that's about where I would probably sit. I mean, it's not really comfortable back here, but you know, I guess if you absolutely had to, you could. I have zero headroom, so I'm kind of hunched over right now, and I'm only 5'8", so anybody that's tall cannot sit back here. I mean, if you move your head back a little bit and put your head up toward the glass, you might have a little more headroom, but man, this thing is definitely this is kind of this is definitely a two-passenger. Then you lift that up to push that forward. All right, now, next thing is trying to get out of here. Oh, geez. Here we go. Okay. All right, nice. All right, now, let's pop the hood. Here's where the goodies are. Yeah, I hear you. So this is, as everybody always knows, the 5-liter V8. So this makes 460 horsepower, 420 pound-feet of torque. It is paired to a 6-speed manual, which is awesome. And then fuel economy, highway is good, city not so much, but that's to be expected. You get like 15 miles a gallon around town and about 25 on the highway. So honestly, if you're just using this as a cruiser, highway mileage actually isn't too bad. Sweet. There we go. Man, even the front splitter, these little accents right here, that lip spoiler, man, does this thing look good. And what better way to celebrate 4th of July than to make a video on something very American. All right. That's because it's still an accessory. That's all right. Let's start her up. Okay. All right, so you got a couple added options in here. So the navigation is added, even in the GT Premium. That's not standard. You do have that. Actually, let me see the center console. Not the biggest thing in the world, but it's also a muscle car. So you got a USB port back there for charging. Got a decent sized glove box, not too crazy. You can see down here you got heated seats, cooled seats. This changes your mode for driving. You can see we're in normal right now, and it actually changes the gauge cluster. So we're in normal. We go to Sport Plus. That changes the way the tachometer looks. We'll go up to track. Changes it to track mode. Traction control is off. Drag strip. snow and wet, and then back up to normal. We're gonna leave it in normal for now. This also changes your, now the mode button, that changes like your throttle response, suspension, stuff like that. You can also change those settings for the steering wheel. So we got normal, sport, and comfort. And you can definitely tell that was tightened up a little bit. So we'll leave it in normal for now. Then you can switch between all your driver information here. I got my fuel economy up, and then you can go to tire pressures, blank. You can see your trip odometers. I like fuel economy, that's good. Now this little Mustang button right here is pretty cool. This is the fun track stuff. So my mode, you can pretty much change all of these settings and put them into one single selection. So this way you don't have to fiddle with everything all over again. You just hit my mode, and that is what you got. And then track apps, you got an acceleration timer. I'm assuming for like 0 to 30, 0 to 60, 0 to 100, eighth mile, quarter mile. You can clear all those results. Brake performance, 60 to 0, 100 to 0. Oh, looks like there's a line lock feature. That's kind of cool. Lap timer. Automatic drag race countdown, racetrack countdown. So you could you could do different countdowns for when you get off the line. Performance shift indicator, it'll show you like when to shift and everything. You can change the light mode. Yeah, track, drag, tack. That's cool. Launch control it has. You can set the RPMs for that. Gauges, you can configure the gauges in different ways. You can change the colors of it as well. And then there's also ambient lighting. You can make your own custom color for that as well. This is really cool. Wow. Yeah, still got cruise control. All the creature comforts you like. Fog lights, automatic headlights. This thing's sweet. Built-in garage door opener. Universal home remote, they call it. I'm pretty comfortable where I'm sitting right now. Very nice, guys. This thing is sweet, and this is like a short throw shifter. This thing is absolutely awesome. All right, I think we're ready to take this for a ride, guys. Put my belt on as soon as I can grab it. It's all the way back there. I didn't put it in that little leather strap that it comes with. There we go. There we go. Cool. All right. I'll move it up a little bit. There we go. All right. First gear. Clutch is super seamless. You don't even have to do anything. The clutch does all the work for you. You don't even have to give it gas or anything. As soon as you start letting your foot up off the clutch, it just starts going. So super easy to drive. And of course you got that Mustang turn signal tone, because all three of those taillights are sequential. They all line up one after another. Now we're just going to start in normal mode with normal steering for now. We'll check out some of the other modes as we drive. I just want to check out the overall comfort of it first. Shifter feels awesome. See how blipping it is for rev matching. Rev match is great. honestly, it's pretty comfortable to just cruise around in the normal mode. Feels pretty good. Now, if it's anything like other sport and track modes I've driven in other cars, the suspension will probably stiffen up a lot, but we'll test that on the curves up the hill here. Steering super tight, even in normal. Yeah, it feels great, guys. Actually, a good bit of room in here too. It's not terribly cramped. I mean, you're low to the ground, but you don't feel like you're sitting on the ground. Overall driver's feel just for cruising around is fantastic. Alright, so we're going to do sport steering. We're going to do track for this. Feels great. No, my car keys fell. That felt great. Go around here. And turn that back. We'll do comfort. I can definitely tell it loosened up. Set it back to normal. Man, those blips sound so good. Little bit of gas to get her going, but not too bad. fantastic, guys. Absolutely fantastic. I mean, something like this isn't even that unreasonable either. This has about, I can't even tell from here, about 29,000 miles on it. I think something like this is going for around like 37,000. It was about, I think I looked at the sticker, I believe these things start at like 39.9. So you can actually get one pretty reasonable with nothing in it. No performance pack or anything like that, but a base GT Premium Coupe is like 39.9 plus destination. This one was spec'd out around, because it had an extra package with the nav, and it has the performance pack 1. So it was around a little over 45. I want to say like 45.5, something like that. Brand new. So I mean, you could definitely find one in the mid-high 30s depending on the miles. But it seems like a pretty good deal. Like, this is a hell of a car. I love these little, like, toggle switches. It's almost like you're in an airplane. Shift knob just has a good feel to it. So it is like a short throw. Man, that thing just growls to life instantly. Kind of nice too. I mean, you can romp around on this thing a little bit and still get about 20 miles a gallon. That wing looks really good in the rear view. I love that, like, duckbill style. Now, they are working on the highway a little bit, so I'm going to take a different route, because there's a lot of road noise and they have the road all ripped up. We'll try and let her loose a little bit down here, because we don't really have the on-ramp, but you can definitely tell some baffles opened up, because the thing's a little louder. Burbles a little bit more. Good here. Cool. Put her down into like 6th. Put her back to comfort. One thing about it that I did notice is, to me anyway, from having owned a Subaru WRX, I'm very, very familiar with rev hang. To me, it seems like this has a little bit of rev hang. It's not, I feel like me putting the clutch in, shifting, and putting my foot right back on the gas like you would normally, it's not shifting to the next gear as fast as I thought it would. At least that's what I'm thinking in my head. I'm not sure what you guys think. Let me know what you guys think, but I don't know. To me, it seems like there's a little bit of a delay, like there's a little bit of rev hang. Like I've seen these cars on you know, other channels and stuff like that, and it seems like, I don't know if they modified a certain part to make it, or, you know, reprogrammed it so this way the, you know, that was eliminated, but to me it seemed like there was a good bit of rev hang. But other than that, this car is phenomenal. Like I would totally buy one. Yeah, even just for cruising around, this thing is super comfortable. 6th gear, 60 miles an hour, you're around 1700 RPM, so I mean, you don't have to hear the engine if you don't want to. It's pretty quiet. You hear the summer tires a little bit on the road, but you don't really hear any engine noise. So it'd be a great cruiser. I had to do one more. I love rev matching. That is so much fun. All right, put it into reverse. There's a little reverse lockout. You push it up and all the way up to the left. Rear park aid's on, so if you get too close to something, it'll yell at you. Backup camera looks pretty good. We'll get out of that, back into first. All right. Well, that was very fun. Very, very fun. Kind of makes me want one actually now. But yeah, this is definitely, if you guys are looking for a muscle car, man, this gives the Camaro a run for its money, I'll tell you what, guys. And I really want to thank Blaise Alexander Chevy over in Muncy for allowing me to do these videos. Really appreciate it, guys. Again, happy 4th of July, everyone, and I will see you guys in the next one.